is Bosslady Shruti, and today I want to be reviewing the new PAC Beauty Blenders. They were very kind enough to send me a small little care package, and I wanted to do a whole face of makeup with this. Technically it's not like complete face because I can't do my eyebrows with this, so I hope we get to understanding with that. But yes, I want to be doing a whole face of makeup, Exhibit A, and if you want to know how I got this, please keep watching. So this is everything that, oh my god, this is everything that's in it. So I'll first show you all the products and then we'll go on with putting it on our faces. First up, we have this white blending ball. It all comes beautifully packaged in this black case. This is what the white one looks like. This is what the yellow one looks like. Personally speaking, the yellow one is my favorite because hello, the color, sunshine in a box, yay. And then this is what the black one looks like. All of them are the same size, same dimension, feel exactly the same. They are not the most squishiest balls, but yes, they absorb a lot of water and double up in size as any other beauty sponge would. This is the value pack. This has 3 sponges in it. The first is this white one. This is already soaked in water, so that's why you can see how big it gets after it's soaked. This is the really mini tiny one, which is yellow, and then we have the black one. The black one is the middle one. It's not as big as the white or as small as the yellow. Then we have the diamond blender. I'm very excited to try this. This is what the packaging looks like. PAC has definitely stepped up its game when it comes to packaging, and I completely love this packaging. And even the marbling detail on this blender is very beautiful, and yeah, the shape is very unique and I cannot wait to try it on my face. Next up, we have the 2D blender. This is again packaged very cutely in this emoji kind of box. Very cute. Again, the whole shape of this blender is very unique. It has one flat side and the other side is nice and rounded. I feel it makes for a perfect grip when you are wanting to catch hold of it and kind of stamp the blender on your face. I feel this is perfect, and yes, again, this is very squishy. Last but not the least, this is the silly sponge or the silicone sponge. This is what it looks like. I've seen so many people use this and I can't wait to try it on my face. So now to do my entire face, I think I'm going to definitely use the silly sponge, the pack of 3 that we have over here, the 2D blender, and of course the diamond blender. So yes, this is what I think I'm going to be using today because the others are pretty much the same. I'm just going to start off with primer as usual. I don't usually use any kind of beauty blender for the primer, so that's why today also I'm not going to. Then for foundation, I'm going to take the Faces Ultime Pro Second Skin Foundation. You guys know that I've been loving this foundation lately. So that is why I want to go in with a foundation that I know really works on my skin so that I can really test out how well these blenders work. Alright, so I have the foundation on the back of my hand. First, I'm going to use this silly sponge on the right side of my face. The silly sponge definitely gives you a lot of coverage because of the way it is made. It doesn't soak up any product and it puts all of it on your face. But personally for me, I like a more blended in, like flawless kind of base wherein the skin looks more like skin. So I'm not sure if this is something that I would like wearing on an everyday basis, but I think it would be great if you're maybe looking at some kind of stage makeup or something a little more dramatic. Personally for me, I like a little more skin-like finish, so I'm going to go ahead with the other beauty blender. Then I want to take this big fat one, so I'm just going to take the rest of my foundation and buff it on this side of my face. I think the best way to always use a beauty sponge, I never really like putting the product on top of this and then dabbing it on my face. It's very obvious that this will soak in a lot of product. Oh my god. And this is giving me like skin goals right here. This is making my skin look like I'm born with this kind of skin. This is a definite yay! I'm just going to take my MAC Correct and Conceal palette, and now I'm going to be working on my concealer. So I'm just going to dip it in water now. So yes, this is what it didn't expand so much in size. So it still fits very well, and I feel that this is slightly more cushy and like softer than the bigger brother variant of this. That's why I'm very excited to try this on my under eyes. I really like this. It's very squishy. It doesn't tug or pull underneath my, eyes, which I love. And it's giving me the really blended in under eye that we all love. Guys, I really like this. This is very squishy and it's blended my under eyes really well. Now to blend out the other side of my face, I am going to try the 2D blender. I actually like the fact that this has got this one flat and one side, because this I feel gives a better grip when you're holding it. Like otherwise when you're holding it like this, I feel like you don't have as good a grip. But now because of the shape of this, you have a better grip and you are able to stamp underneath your eye and really blend the concealer well. Yes. So I think I'm also going to set my under eye with this. I want to see how this works with powder now. As you can see, my under eyes look really blurred and beautiful. Yes, the Mercier powder is amazing for that. But lately I've been creasing a lot. So there was this other beauty blender that I was using. Even when I was applying my Mercier, it would like crumble, and I know the product is not at fault. So I knew that blender was not working for me, but this is so soft and it catches the product really well because this is a very finely milled powder. Then I'm going to contour my face. I'm just going to take these two colors. And now it's time for the diamond blender. And because this has a lot of sides and squares and all of that good stuff to it, I think this will be very good for contouring. So I'm just going to pinch it like this. So as you can see, it's blended out my contour really softly. Like I don't have any harsh lines or anything of that sort on my face. But I want to take it a step further to see if I can also set my contour with a powder with this. I'm going to take my LA Girl blush collection and I'm just going to take the contour and go over. And now I'm going to contour my nose a little bit. I don't usually like contouring my nose, so something really very subtle for me is the best thing. And now I want to clean up my contour a little bit, so I'm going to take my 2D blender. I'm just going to let this sit for a little bit while I be right back with my eyebrows. We are back. Now I'm just going to dust this off. The contour though. Because I want to be using these blenders on all my face, I want to use this Revolution Cream Blush Palette for my blush today. I'm just going to mix these two colors on my face. Like I said, with anything, I first like to place the product on my face and then blend it with the blender. So that's what I'm going to be doing with blush too. And I think this blender, because I already had a little bit of powder on my face, but this blender really worked the cream even though I had a little bit of powder on my face. And yeah, this is really blended
everything really well. So to start off with my eyes, I want to use this Chambor pencil in Honey Gold. This is a very easy breezy kind of a shadow stick, and then blend it with a diamond blender. Because this has this really pointy tip, I am really able to blend this eye very well. Like it's doing the same job as a blending brush right now. I'm also going to be putting a little bit of this on my lower lash line and again blending it with this. I have to tell you that whenever I blend in shadows on my lower lash line with even the softest brush, my eyes will always water. My under eye and my lash line are very sensitive. Because it's a blender, it is so soft that when I do try and blend it on my lower lash line, it doesn't make my eyes water. Now to add a little bit of sparkle in my face's pigment, and just with my fingers, I'm going to dab it on the center of my eye and blend it. Then time to curl your lashes. I'm going to be using the PAC Giant Brush Perfect Mascara. I've been using the PAC mascara in conjunction with my Loreal Telescopic. I love the combination of these two because I feel that gives me a lot of volume, and this definitely gives me a lot of length and separates my lashes. So this is a good combi that I'm working with right now. Now for lips, I want to use my Provoc lip liner in 17 Vintage Rose. And I'm just going to top it off with MAC Mehr. And because no look is complete without a blinding highlight, I'm going to take my favoriteest ever highlighter. This is the PAC Baked Highlighter in 03. I have talked about this on numerous occasions on my Snapchat, on Instagram stories. This highlight is the bomb, and I've really not been able to keep it down, and I'm constantly wearing this on an everyday basis. And now to seal it all in, I'm going to use the PAC Makeup Prime and Setting Spray.
So yes, that is the full face of makeup using only the new PAC Beauty Blenders. To give you an overview of my experience, I think they are really well made. They're very good quality. The only thing that you guys can see that I was a little disappointed with is the silicone sponge, but I will say that I'm not really sure if it's because of the foundation that I used. The foundation that I used has a very liquidy consistency, so I shall try it out with maybe something which has a little more creamy consistency to give you a better idea of whether I really like it or not. But with the other ones, I think they are amazing. My favorite ones are definitely the Diamond Beauty Blender. I mean, it's so dirty with just one use. I love the tip of this. It's not very harsh on the skin, and it's not like very pointy, it's soft. So that is why I was able to go into the crevices of my eyes and even do my eye makeup without using technically any other brush. Other than that, I love the 2D blender for just buffing my concealer. I think it did a beautiful job. When you catch it like this and then go over your under eyes, because it has that grip, I feel you're able to get a better hold of the blending if you don't really know how to work with it. So that is A+. And yeah, for my face shape at least, this works wonderfully well. So I am very impressed with these two. Also, this mini cute little one, I love the way it blended out my cream products on my face. This cute little guy blended out the blush that I had beautifully. Like I said, I knew other things were going to come on top, so I went in a little more ham with my blush, but as you can see, it's all come in together. And yeah, this I think is beautiful for kind of putting foundation all over your face because it's so big and it is very squishy. Like you can really squish into it and stamp it all over your face and get it going. The good thing about PAC Cosmetics is that they are a brand that is meant for professional makeup but yet are not very heavy on the pocket. They give you very high quality products without really breaking the bank, which I really love. I've always constantly used PAC products even before this. So I have a good understanding of the brand as of now. I keep getting a lot of questions as to where you can buy PAC. If you are in the Andheri area in Mumbai, they have their dedicated store in Veera Desai. You can go and dedicatedly look at all the PAC cosmetics there. Also, alternatively, you can order them from their own website or Amazon, and there are quite a lot of beauty stores that stock PAC too. So I think they are very readily available. They are not very difficult to find, and yeah, they keep launching new stuff all the time. So it's kind of difficult to keep up. So yes, that is what my review on the new PAC beauty blenders are. If you have any other questions, comments, please leave it in the comment section down below. Let us get talking. I always love reviewing new products. Let me know what other products you want me to review. If you like me reviewing these kind of products, what you think, let me know. And yes, follow me on all my social media because when I'm not on YouTube, I'm there. So Snapchat, Instagram, all that good stuff. And yes, like I always say, keep it bossy.